Hello everyone, welcome to the Wolf Pack. OmnicientWolf here, bringing you some GoldenEye Source gameplay. I've always wanted to record some footage, but until now I didn't have a PC as the current version of GoldenEye Source doesn't support Mac or Linux systems, but the next version will. Best of all, it's absolutely free. GoldenEye Source is essentially a Half-Life 2 mod, which has been around since 2005. It successfully recreates the original multiplayer experience of the GoldenEye 007 video game for the Nintendo 64. In this footage, I play on the classic facility level with bots. As you will see, the bots aren't necessarily the smartest, but at least the option for offline play is there. Note that I've tried to record footage of online gameplay against others, however, the PC that I borrowed couldn't keep up. Nevertheless, I strongly encourage you to give this mod a try if you haven't already. From the get-go, GoldenEye Source has a bit of a learning curve compared to the original. Typically, most players would stick with keyboard and mouse. However, I've never been much of a keyboard and mouse player, so I use an Xbox 360 controller instead. This actually works quite well as GoldenEye Source already has a pre-configured controller set. Anyways, going back to the learning curve, GoldenEye Source is very different than modern first-person shooters. If you remember playing the original on the N64, you'll remember that after shooting someone, there's approximately a second where the person can't take damage again. This damage still exists in GoldenEye Source, so you'll find out quickly that precise and accurate shots are the best way to eliminate enemies instead of spraying an entire clip of ammo. Speaking of aim, in the previous N64 version, if you were aiming with the reticule, you couldn't move. In GoldenEye Source, you could use your crosshairs while on the move, and using your aim is especially handy in landing those headshots. Essentially, like any other shooter, headshots are king. Regarding weapon sets, all the original weapons make their return to GoldenEye Source, from the PP7 to the KF7 Soviet, also known as the pencil gun. Some weapons deal more damage than others, as you'll discover. By all means, try to get any other weapon besides the club. The models for these weapons have been faithfully recreated and look extremely well polished. The maps in GoldenEye Source are also extremely polished and detailed, with the original music being intact and remastered. In fact, GoldenEye Source not only features the classic multiplayer maps available in the original GoldenEye, but also contains levels from the original GoldenEye campaign, such as Silo, Caverns, Cradle, and more. For game modes, you'll have all your classics, ranging from License to Kill to the man with the golden gun. I've dabbled with a bit of each and love how differently each mode plays. In terms of shortcomings, one of them might be that GoldenEye Source only recreates the multiplayer modes and not the campaign. That being said, the focus of this mod has always been the multiplayer experience, and you can never say never, as you never know. Recreating the campaign might be in the works in the future, you just never know. Additionally, at the moment, there seems to be a lack of players on the mod. Don't be alarmed by this, there are always players online. However, typically there are only enough players to make up maybe 1 or 2 servers. This is a non-issue for the most part, as I've always been able to find a game immediately. Some advice: if you really want to play a game mode or map where there's no one in the server, enter the server and just be patient. Someone will join and momentum will build. Also, I'm sure with their next major release, they will be opening the floodgates for Mac and Linux users, so there may be more GoldenEye Source players overall. All in all, GoldenEye Source is a lot of fun. I cannot overemphasize just how much fun it actually is. I could also go a lot more in depth regarding GoldenEye Source, but I wanted to provide you with a general overview of the mod and how it all plays out. I encourage you to check it out for yourself and relive the nostalgia. I hope you've enjoyed this video. As always, feel free to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. OmnicientWolf here, signing off. Thanks again for joining the Wolf Pack, and until next time. Ow!